What got you into ABC chiro as opposed to traditional chiro?
Yeah, so I started with the traditional chiropractic background. When I first heard about ABC, I was really skeptical, just because of the crazy maneuvers that we do, like these meningeal stretches. Looks like you're going to fold people and break them in half, or correcting bones in the opposite direction of what's taught in school. Traditional chiropractic is all about removing nerve impingement, and so I got really good at doing the traditional adjustments, getting people some level of relief, but I just found that certain things were not getting fixed, including for myself. So when I was going through chiro school, I kept getting worse and worse posture, worse and worse pain, and that, with the amount of chiropractic care I was getting, that shouldn't be the case. So I eventually decided to give ABC a try, and after my first treatment, it was at this ABC seminar by a guy named Dr. Patrick Bain. I felt all these chronic aches and pains just kind of were gone after that first treatment. It's like all this chronic tightness I had in my shoulders. My head felt, always just like weighed down. I always had this chronic like brain fog. I couldn't think clearly. I just felt like a fog had been lifted, which I'd never experienced with any other technique. Everything else was just kind of like, oh, I feel better here, I move a little better here, but my body as a whole didn't feel better. So ABC was the first thing that was able to provide that feeling for me, and then from that point on, I decided that's the technique I have to practice because I want to recreate that for my patients.
That's really cool. So
Yeah,
basically, your ABC can be used for a lot of different ailments and injuries and things like that, but also just like very basic daily life.
Yeah.
It helps very basic things in daily life.
Yeah, this is a technique that works pretty much on everybody with a spine. So if you're, on this planet, you're always fighting gravity, and what this technique does is just makes our body more stable against gravity, which makes life easier. You should feel like a lot lighter, your breathing's easier, all these things that are just basic human functions, just they shouldn't take any effort, and that frees up a lot of our energy and our mental space for actually doing things that matter. So.